Welcome, everyone. Man, oh man, what a great week of football, man. Man, Monday Night Football, both games were entertaining games. Both games came to show out. Sunday football was great. Big upsets, man, oh man. I know, unfortunately, today we are very short on my team today. Tony, hope you're having a safe flight right now to Chicago. And Paul, hope you're not eating Santa's candy canes, you fat bastard. And Paul, hope you're not eating the Twinkie jar. But we got my good friend who started with this podcast many years ago. David, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I know you're good. I know you're good, especially after last night. Sal DeVito, man.
That's right.
Man, oh man. Let's go to that game first. What do you think about the game, buddy?
The Packers laid an egg, just to be honest. The Giants aren't going to make the playoffs. Everybody's like, "Oh, the Giants are going to." We are not going to beat the Eagles twice. It's just
You
not
never
going to happen.
know. Anything's possible in this league. This league is
Dude, we can't even beat
unpredictable.
the Cowboys. We're not going to beat the Eagles.
Did you see what the Texans did? Who the Texans lost this weekend?
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Anything's possible, buddy. You never know. The Vito boy might be taking it.
Nah, I don't think so. Listen, I hope they do, but I just don't want them to make a playoff run and fall short and affects our draft status. So
It builds. You have something to build on. You know what I mean? You as a team, you want to go forward every year. You don't want to go backwards. You know what I mean?
but now now's a situation where do the Giants take a quarterback in the first round? Do they take somebody else? He's playing good football.
At this point, you give this kid some wide receivers. I think you can do some damage.
We'll see. We'll see what's gonna we don't need wide receiver. We need freaking offensive lineman first. Then receiver we'll take.
And I feel like he's like a mini Purdy, that came out of nowhere, and he's trying to best in what he worked with. He doesn't have a lot of tools in the toolbox.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
So
I don't know.
but if you're the Giants head coach and the Giants GM, are you really thinking about it next year if you're gonna go with either Jones or him?
You got to ride with the hot hand right now.
Who would you bet Jones?
I would start DeVito over Jones for right now. I mean, who knows what's going to happen the last part of the season? DeVito might really suck. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know because that's what happens. A lot of times these quarterbacks end up crapping the better. You never know. But DeVito, keep it going, buddy. Proud of you. Yeah, because I was like, yo, this kid, especially seeing his dad's reaction in stadium and I mean all the time. Go, DeVito, baby. Mind you. And everything, man. I definitely like this kid. Hopefully, he gets some tools to work with. I'm impressed with that much.
I agree.
All right, let's go to another great Monday Night Football game. Tennessee Titans and the Dolphins. Tennessee Titans came out of nowhere and beat the Miami Dolphins. Don't get me wrong, you guys are a great team, but you guys have yet to beat anybody above 500. Am I wrong, David?
No, you're right.
You have to beat anyone above 500, and you guys blow a lead. I really, correct me if I'm wrong, I really don't think Miami doing that much noise in the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if first round
Playoffs is
bye.
a whole different story. I mean, listen, they're probably gonna have home field too. I don't know. I'm not I'm not sold on them. What do I tell you every week? It's the Bills. The Bills are the team I'm afraid of. The Dolphins have the receivers. They just can't put together a perfect game against a good competition.
Tough stretch coming up. Miami got a tough stretch. They got Jets, Dallas, Ravens, and Bills. Two out of
That
the four.
Bills game is gonna be for first place. Mark my words.
I wouldn't be surprised, especially with that. Yeah, and you know the crazy part is that game they haven't decided the time yet.
For which
The
one?
last game, the Bills and the Miami game.
Oh yeah, because if it's for first place, they're gonna make it probably Monday night.
Oh, Sunday night. Sunday night's gonna be better for the Bills. Sunday night football, that's gonna be going to the roof. Imagine that Sunday night football.
Yeah.
But I'm not impressed. Miami, you guys came out, you guys won games by big scores. You guys pounded on teams that don't have above 500, and now you guys are crap in the bed every week. So I'm not impressed by Miami. So that's why, David, mark my words. I see Miami being a first round exit.
Sorry, I'm laughing because my girl just literally beat the crap out of herself with the microwave. So
I think she was trying to hit at your head. That's why she was thinking about you and trying to hit you in the head.
probably.
Try to put your head in the microphone. Bang, bang, bang. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, Mrs. Junior. We feel the same way about your boyfriend. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna be saying that in my speech at the wedding. Yeah. All right, but Miami, you got a tough road ahead of you guys.
Wake up. They got to wake up.
While we're talking about Miami, let's talk about a team that Miami put 70 points on. The Denver Broncos. Man, if Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos right now are one game behind the division, one game. That means if Chiefs lose and Denver wins, they can have division in their hands. If they do that, this is a league that's unpredictable because
It
Toney
is
cannot.
not going to happen. I'm telling you, it will not happen. Denver is just a hot team right now.
Hot team, man, oh man! This is a team that got 70 points dropped on.
Yeah, woke them up probably.
Come on, bro, this is like crazy. Back to back games, they're getting the job done. Are you still scared of them? Would you be scared facing Denver right now?
A little bit, just because they're hot, but every hot team cools down. So the question is, who's going to cool them down? Is it going to be this weekend?
They got they're going into Detroit. That's a very hot team. And it's Saturday night. It's a Saturday night game too. On top of that.
Yeah, and Detroit played like crap last week, so they're going to come out and try and smack them around. So
Okay. But Russell Wilson, man, I'm happy to see you come back. Let Russ cook. Let Russ finally see that old Russell Wilson, man. That offensive line, you guys suck. No offense, you guys suck. I thought Giants had a bad offensive line, but hey, Denver Broncos are right up there, man. That because
there's a lot of bad offensive lines this year.
it's crazy, yo. It's actually very true. A lot of bad offensive lines.
Bengals, Giants, Jets, Broncos. Those are just some of the names.
It's so bad. It's an offensive line, man. That's like crazy because teams nowadays they pay way more of the quarterback and they pay the top dollar than they're looking around the team. And that takes me to my next point. Let's go to the Kansas City Chiefs. Toney. What is wrong with you, bro?
He needs to get cut.
What
he
is
needs
wrong
to
with
just
you?
get cut. He stinks.
And I was like, you costing your team game after game wins. I don't. At the end of the day, I don't want
Did
no
you
man
watch? He lined up offsides. It was like I think 3 times, but they only called the one.
Yeah, and they called the one that was the most important one.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I don't want to see a fellow brother lose a job. That's what I don't want to see. You never want to do. Never want anybody to lose their job because it supports the families at the end of the day. But like, come on, man. What are you doing?
He needs a wake up call. He just needs a wake up call. He needs just like somebody to put their foot in you know where.
You need something, man, because you're costing your team games now at this point. And week after week, you're losing. You're doing the same drama. Your team is depending on you, and you're doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So would you be, as like I said before, would you be scared of Kansas City? You think this is the same Kansas City Chiefs because they really are missing Tyreek Hill right now. If you see
Home field with an Arrowhead is definitely not a place you want to play. But if they don't have home field, I would not be scared of them.
I mean, the Packers came in and beat them up in home field. Detroit came and played them at home and beat them up.
Playoffs is not regular season.
Okay, but we know I'm just saying.
Okay, just like how every year, everybody would say Brady's done. The Patriots stink. And what did he do? He just went out there and won.
He beat the Kansas City Chiefs at home too. Like in Kansas City, beat them.
There's only one team that could beat them, and they beat them last week, the Bills. They're the only teams that could. They're probably the only team that could win in Arrowhead.
Okay. That gets me to my next point. I love how you helped me slide into the slow chase. The flow show. I know you gotta go to your bedtime to you need your cocoa and marshmallows. All right, let's talk about the Bills. What do you think about these Bills, man?
From the beginning of the season, I said it would be either them or the Dolphins to make the Super Bowl. People gave up on Josh Allen, and people see how good Josh Allen really is. He just makes stupid misdecisions sometimes. But I told you once, and I told you again, I will take him on the Giants and I will give up 2 first-round picks for him. He is just an all-around quarterback. No?
Take a first round pick. I want to go that. I gave you first round pick money, but not two.
He has the best arm strength in the NFL. He's fast. He can read a defense. He's accurate. Just sometimes he just tries forcing the ball too much. That's his biggest problem. Josh Allen, if he could just if they're a team, if they could just put together everything, nobody's gonna beat them. And they still need a receiver, and they're stupid for not going in the to get a receiver in the trade. They need a receiver, and they need another running back just in case. Those are the 2 things that they should have done at that deadline, and they did not get. Like, yeah, Gabe Davis is good. Yeah, obviously Diggs is good, but there's not like that dominant like
that X factor. They're not having the X factor. They're not having that.
Yeah, like dude, like if you double team Diggs, who you don't. I mean, all kidding aside, are you really worried about Gabriel Davis? No.
No. And they also got a little bit of a tough stretch the next games. Bills can win the division.
They play the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, they got Dallas next. Then they got the Chargers. Then they got the Patriots.
Well, Chargers.
I don't know. That's another thing. This coach is still there, man. I don't know. This team is
how I don't. I would have once Herbert got hurt, I would have fired his ass right on Monday.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're next.
He must have something on the owner, GM, or something that he still has a job there.
Another controversy coming up. Yeah. All right. Now let's go to your favorite division, NFC East. Sunday Night Football. Eagles.
I said it. I said the Cowboys will.
I
said it. The Cowboys will crush them.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised, man. Dallas, you guys can't play, but Eagles, what are y'all doing? Y'all lose
Their
one
defense is not as good as everybody thinks it is.
I mean, we see that now. They dropped 33 on them, and they're only going to do 13. And, Brown, what are you doing on the sideline? I hate seeing tantrums. Because you know why? They bring your team bad look. They give your team bad. Everybody's talking about your team. I hate it. I hate it when I saw Geno Smith doing it with Seattle.
DK Metcalf did the same thing.
Yeah, DK Metcalf the same book. What are y'all doing here? Brown,
and they're both probably top 10 wide receivers in the NFL.
Easily in the top 5. I put both of them top 5.
Metcalf is top 5.
I put Metcalf top 5. That dude's a monster. You put that dude is a monster. Yeah, I see them do.
No. Who's your top 5?
My top 5 right now. Yeah. This is not in order, okay? Tyreek Hill. Hill.
I mean, we agree there.
Tyreek Hill, Brown, Metcalf.
Brown from Eagles?
Yes, Brown from Eagles. What? Not Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown hasn't been the same since the Monks.
Okay, Metcalf and who else?
Metcalf, I put, what's his name? Who else is good? Godwin.
Who?
The guy from the 49ers. What's his name?
Deebo Samuel?
Samuel. Deebo. And how many people are left? I got left one more guy. I put CeeDee Lamb.
Dude,
who's your top 5? Who's your top 5 receivers right now?
Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson. I would put CeeDee Lamb in there. I think he's good. And honestly, you're gonna laugh at this one. I'm in St. Brown from the Lions.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody got their own opinion, but we don't make fun of people's opinions, but we're an open talk show.
Yours isn't bad, but I just don't. Metcalf is top 10. I will agree with you, but like I have him in fantasy. He's on my fantasy team too. He either is non-existent or he just goes off. He doesn't do anything in between.
100%. I don't know what's happening. That whole Seattle team, man. That Geno Smith, they need a quarterback, man.
No, but he didn't play. He didn't play though. That's why I think that's why Metcalf flipped out is because Drew Lock didn't target him once he caught that touchdown pass.
This is a lot that's gone bad over there. But back to Dallas and Eagles. Would you be surprised if Dallas won the division?
What you say?
Would you be surprised if Dallas won the division?
No, I think they are. Dude, they have the best. They have the most complete team in the NFL. But I still think the 49ers will beat them.
Okay.
I think it's going to be 49ers versus them in the the championship game. Now would I be surprised if the Cowboys beat them? No, I don't. I wouldn't be, and I'm a Giant fan, so you know me. I would tell you flat out, but they, the 49ers are just too hard, man. They have too many weapons. That defense will just swarm you too. I don't know. The reason why I would pick 49ers over Cowboys is because of that Chase Young trade. They got an extra pass rusher. So now you have Bosa and
100%.
him on the other side. You only have who? Parsons and who? Lawrence isn't as good as Chase Brown. I mean
Hundred
Chase Young.
percent. 100%. The two-headed monsters. You come from both sides.
But that's what I mean. The 49er secondary is sus. But so is the Cowboys since they lost Diggs.
Yeah, 100%. Well, let's see, Melissa and my good friend Carlo. I know you guys had a sad weekend. I hope you guys. Melissa and Carlo, I feel bad for y'all. And Chad, my brother, I feel bad for your Philadelphia Eagles, buddy. You guys are in my heart. And Kenny, too. And Kenny. All right, all you guys in my heart right now. All right, then let's talk about this. Probably the worst game I've ever seen in my whole entire 24 years of living. And David's probably whole 45 years of living.
What?
Yeah, you're 45 years old, aren't you?
No, I'm not even close to 45.
Yeah, and I'm 6 feet tall while we at it. Vikings and Raiders. David, what do you think of this great game we saw? 3-0.
Josh Dobbs sucks.
Everybody sucked this game. I'll fire everybody off the team.
I think the Raiders are surprising me. I think they should keep Antonio Pierce. He's actually doing they're playing
They
good.
lost 0. Why the hell would he keep him?
Okay, they don't have a quarterback.
You can get it somehow, get a field goal. It's not rocket science, David.
Dude, the Vikings don't have a bad defense.
Yeah, I know that point. They got this defense. Yeah, man, oh man. Let's see. This is probably the worst game. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Now let's talk about one more game before we do our picks. Let's talk about the Jets and Texans. Man, oh man. This is
I'm
probably the
happy for
upset.
Zach Wilson. I am so happy for you. You deserve a great game.
Zach Wilson, buddy, you came out of nowhere and you got it done, man.
He,
Zach Wilson.
he doesn't care anymore, and that's how you have to play. You have to play. You don't care.
Yeah, 100%. And he came in. And the Texans, what are y'all doing, man? I thought you guys might win the division. You guys really came and fell asleep. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, it's that time of day again to do our weekly picks. I know the show is shorter than usual, but due to our team members being short this week, we're short on staff. It's time to do our weekly picks. But as for this week, our winners are John Paul, David, and Tony have 9 wins. I have 8, and Little Paul came in 7. Better than that next time, little man. All right, David's going to do the honors. He's going to be taking the pick down on his phone. David, please make sure you do it accurately because we know you got butterfingers. All right, first game, David, my friend. The Chargers versus the Raiders. Thursday Night Football.
Raiders.
Ooh.
They don't have Herbert's out for the year.
Oh, thank you so much, Raiders. You should have told me that. I would have gone for them. Vikings versus the
Hold
Vikings.
on, wait, dude. It's like I'm writing on a piece of paper. Go ahead.
Vikings and Bengals. Saturday football. I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals too.
Another Saturday football game. Steelers versus the Colts.
Oof.
God,
I gotta go Colts.
Yeah, I gotta go Colts after seeing them lose to freaking the Patriots. I can't believe that. Now, Saturday Night Football. We got the Denver Broncos versus the Lions.
Oh, Lions. If I were you, this is like the first time I probably want to make fun of you if you take the Broncos. They're playing good football, man. I gotta give them that.
Yeah, but the Lions are a different monster this year. They got stuff.
All right, so take the Lions, and then when they lose, you're gonna say, "I knew I should have taken the Broncos." Go ahead.
All right, I'll do it for you. I'll take the Broncos. I'll take the Broncos for you.
You're not doing it for me. I don't care. I don't care. It's like we're
next up, Falcons versus Panthers. I'm going Falcons.
I mean, you gotta go Falcons. If they lose, they're not in first place anymore. So,
okay. Next up, Bears versus the Browns.
ooh, the Bears played good last week, man.
But it's a divisional game. Divisional games are always hard to win. Divisional games are always close like that.
The Browns aren't in the Bears division.
No. I'm talking about how what the Bears beat the Lions
Oh
last
yeah.
week.
But the thing is, do I think they could do it 2 weeks in a row? I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Browns.
Yeah, Flacco's on fire right now.
Yeah, he wants a permanent QB job.
Yep.
Next up, this is 6-17. We got the Tampa Bay versus the Green Bay Packers. Oh my
Are
god.
the Packers coming back down now? Yeah, that's what you got to think. Who you taking?
Ooh, I'm gonna go Packers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Packers too.
Jets and Miami.
I mean Miami. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Miami. Just that.
Yep.
You can't get enough. Now this is gonna be a hard one. Saints versus the Giants. I'm gonna go with
Saints.
DeVito. I'm going with DeVito.
Okay. I'm going Saints.
Texans versus the Titans.
Say that again.
Texans versus the Titans.
Are the Texans gonna be good anymore? I mean, are they gonna start like coming back down now? That's the thing. I don't know. You're taking Texans, I know. I'm taking the Texans too. Because if they don't win, they're gonna be out of the playoffs probably. So
Yeah, that's what. Next up, Chiefs versus Patriots. I'm gonna go KC.
yeah, KC.
Cardinals versus Niners. I'm gonna go Niners.
Niners.
Commanders and Rams. I'm going Rams.
Hold on a second. Jesus. All right, what was the other one?
Commanders and Rams.
Rams.
You did the Niners and Cardinals, right?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Cowboys versus the Bills. Oh my god.
Bills.
It's in Buffalo, so I'm gonna go with Bills. That's a tough
Really?
stadium.
Wow.
Yeah, Bills. I don't got. Jaguars versus the Ravens.
Jaguars.
You really think Jaguars will beat Ravens?
Yeah. It's all about matchups. That's how you win in the NFL. It's not
I'm
who's
gonna
the
go.
best team, it's who's the best matchup.
I'm gonna go Baltimore though.
Yeah. That's a good pick.
Next up, we got Eagles versus Seahawks.
Eagles.
Yep. All right, viewers. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Hope you guys have a great weekend coming up now. And we hope to see you guys back next week. Thank you. Take care, guys. And happy holidays.